and we are continuing our celebration for Read Across America. We have some more great friends from some amazing states about to read us some stories, so let's listen.
We are starting off today with Miss Michelle from the El Paso Independent School District, which is in the state of Texas.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Flores and I'm the librarian here at my elementary school in El Paso, Texas. This is my first year as a librarian and I'm really excited to be here. Here in El Paso, we have beautiful weather, excellent Mexican food, and we're right on the border to Juarez, Mexico. So we have a lot of very diverse people in our city. It makes it a very exciting and interesting place to live. The book I'm going to read today is I Am a Tiger by Carolyn, and it is being read with permission from Scholastic. My book is an ebook, so I won't be holding up anything, but I will be showing you my lovely computer screen, and I love that because then we can all see the pictures nice and big and bright. So I'm going to go ahead and put up my book. Here we go. This is our cover of I Am a Tiger. We have our author's name in the corner, Carl Newson, and our illustrator's name in the other corner, Ross Collins. And I have our main character, the mouse, sitting on a very curly, swirly, stripy tiger tail. And here he is hiding behind some of the tiger stripes. And here's that same little mouse walking across the bottom of our book. And he's headed towards an animal that owns that tail, that stripy, furry, fluffy, mysterious tail. I wonder what kind of animal that tail belongs to. So let's find out. It's a raccoon. Did you guess it? Look at that stripy, fluffy, furry tail. And the mouse comes up to the raccoon, and the mouse says, I am a tiger. Look at that raccoon. He says, no, you're not. A tiger is much bigger than you are. And it has a bit more grrr. Because mice don't really grr, do they? They squeak, but they don't grr, I don't think. But the mouse says, well, tigers can be small too. Grr. He's got a little grr. And here comes the fox. And the fox says, not that small. And a tiger has stripes. Some do. This one doesn't, says the mouse. So there. I am a tiger. Look at that snake, swirly, curlied up in the tree. And he says, a tiger can climb a tree. Can you climb a tree? And the mouse says, I could climb a tree. I could climb to the moon if I wanted to. Most tigers can. And I am a tiger. What do you think about that? Can a tiger climb to the moon? Can a mouse, can a person climb to the moon? I don't know about that. Go on then, says this beautiful bird. Climb to the moon. If you can do it, you might as well do it and go. I can't just now, said the mouse. It's time for my lunch. A tiger hunts for its lunch. Grrr, I am a tiger. Look at that mouse. Look at that big, gurry, hunting look on his face, right? He's going to go find him some lunch. Here comes the raccoon back. He says, no, you're not. You're achoo! I am not an chew. I am a tiger. But look at that sneaky mouse. Look what he did. He had that dandelion, right? That little puffy, fluffy weed. And he's tickling the raccoon's nose. So he sneezes and he can't call him out for not being a tiger. Sneaky mouse, huh? "No, I am a tiger." And along comes this huge, real tiger. And all the animals in the back look at them, the raccoon and the fox and the snake and the bird. They look so scared, don't they? To see that big, huge tiger. And that little mouse, take a look. He's right up there up front, and he's looking at the tiger like, "Yes, can I help you?" Think that's brave of the mouse? You're not a tiger. You're a mouse. Can you imagine telling that to the tiger? He says, "Look at your tiny, twitchy nose. Look at your little hands and feet. I'll bet you had cheese for breakfast." Because mice like cheese, right? "I am a tiger. I can do this." And he starts juggling acorns. And he looks at the tiger. "Can you do this?" Mm-hmm. And now he's hanging upside down on the branch by his tail. And he says, "What about this?" I don't think the tiger can do that. "Oh dear, you, sir, are definitely a mouse. And I am a tiger." The tiger looks a little worried and he says, "But if I'm a mouse, then what are they?" The raccoon and the fox and the bird and the snake, what are they then? And the raccoon, he's furry, he's stripy, he has a funny looking face with those little patches on his eyes. And the mouse says, "This is a caterpillar." And he goes over to the fox. And he's long and he's red and he likes to bounce. And the mouse says, "This is a balloon." That's crazy. He doesn't look like any balloon I've ever seen. And the mouse walks over to the snake and he says, "He's thin and pointy and he hangs in trees. This is a banana." What? Crazy, right? And he finally goes over to the little bird and he says, "This guy's tiny and he's colorful and he sits on a stick. This is a lollipop." I did not know that a bird could be a lollipop. And look at all those poor animals. They look so sad and they look so confused, don't they? And the little mouse says, "Now I really must be going because my lunch won't catch itself." What a silly old bunch these animals are. And he comes to a pond, a body of water, and he can see his reflection inside the water. And he looks down and he says, "Ah! I am not a tiger. How could I be so wrong?" And he gets really close. Look, he's nose to nose with that water. And he says, "Look at these teeth. And look at these claws. And look at this long tail." Guys, do you think he's going to realize that he's a mouse? Do you think he's going to realize that he's not a tiger? Do you think? Do you think? And he looks and he says, "It's so obvious. I am a crocodile." Bold little mouse, isn't he? I wonder what he's going to try to tell the crocodile now, huh? We have some wonderful illustrations closing out our book. I'd like to say thank you so much for being here for our Read Aloud. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day and have a wonderful time celebrating Read Across America. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
We're moving over to go visit Miss Carrie over at the Columbiana Public Library, which is in the state of Ohio.
Hello, my name is Miss Carrie, and I am the Youth Services Manager at the Columbiana Public Library in Columbiana, Ohio, which is in Northeast Ohio, right beside Pennsylvania. The town of Columbiana is a very small rural town. In 2019, Reader's Digest named us the nicest place in America. It's a very nice little town, very friendly. And when you walk down Main Street, it makes you think of one of the towns you might see in a Hallmark movie. Well, I have a special story I brought to share with you today. Our story is called One More Hug for Madison, written by Carolyn Jane Church and read with very special permission from Scholastic Publishing, whom we would like to thank for giving us permission today. So let's see what happens in our story. Time for bed, Madison, called Mommy. So Madison put away her toys, washed her whiskers, brushed her teeth, and put on her pajamas. As the little mouse snuggled under the covers, Mommy read Madison her favorite bedtime story, until Madison looked very sleepy. Night, night, Madison, Mommy whispered, giving her a bedtime kiss and a hug. Night, night, Mom, said Madison, as Mommy turned out the light. Madison tried to sleep, but without the light, her room felt dark, and she felt very lonely. Mom, she called, just one more thing. Please, may I have Molly Mouse to keep me company? So Mommy fetched Molly Mouse and gave Madison one more hug. Good night. But Madison still couldn't sleep. Now she was thirsty. Mom, she called, just one more thing. Please, could I have a drink and another blanket to keep me warm? So Mommy gave Madison a cup of warm milk and a cozy blanket and one more hug. Good night. The extra blanket and the drink made Madison feel lovely and warm. But then she heard a strange noise. Mom, she called, just one more thing. I need my woolly hat to cover my ears, Madison called. So Mommy brought Madison's hat and gently tucked it around her ears and gave her one more hug and blew her one more kiss. Mwah! As she shut the door. Madison now had Molly Mouse, a drink, another blanket, a woolly hat, but she still could not go to sleep. What is missing? Wondered Madison. And then she realized. Mom, called Madison, just one more thing. All I need now to go to sleep is one more hug. So Mommy gave her little Madison one last great big hug. And just one last thing, I promise, whispered Madison. But Mommy was already fast asleep. Mommy fell asleep. She's done a lot of running, hasn't she? The end. Well, at the end of my story times at my library, we always do a goodbye song, and it has a little bit of sign language in it. So let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to say goodbye. We're going to do friends with our two fingers. Time, say, and goodbye again. So let me show you our song. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. And goodbye, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day.
That's all we have for today, friends. Don't forget, we are still celebrating Read Across America with our friends from all over the country.